it seems that the past years, has gotten you to observe all of that. You've taken a back seat the past years. I mean, from being very active in government, of course. But I'd like to get your thoughts on what's been happening, all the political movements now. First, I think would be...
It's easier to talk to my my lettuce and my herbs, and my
do you think,
chickens and my pigs.
Do you think there is a sense of justice under this Marcos administration with the granting of the release on bail of Senator Laila de Lima? You filed a cyber libel complaint, of course, still with the
I filed two,
current
actually.
administration.
And I filed
YouTube.
against, and I filed a case against YouTube and Google. So, yeah, we'll see.
And also the criticism on President Marcos not doing enough to make up for former President Duterte's war on drugs. What is your sense on the current administration's enforcement of justice?
Well, it's a broad, very general state question. Also, but let's, for example, I'm appreciative of this current administration's position on China. Definitely much better than the previous administration. And we support the effort to stand up against China and be mindful that we will not give up an inch. But it has to move forward also. How do we now strengthen our alliances with ASEAN? How do we strengthen our bilaterals with the US, with Australia, with Japan? All those who believe that we should have a better, who disagree with the aggression that is happening in the West Philippine Sea. So I agree in that regard. That is a...
So tama lang yung pag-iikot ng presidente sa buong mundo?
Well, kailangan din niyang magpirmi rito at hanapan ng solusyon yung mga problema rito. But you don't have to go hopping everywhere to be able to achieve that purpose of pushing for our rights, diba? And our to our exclusive economic zone and our territorial sea.
And yet, in the upper and lower house and with the administration now, we're seeing a new opposition coming forth, the Dutertes and the Marcoses. Where does the Liberal Party find themselves in all of this?
Are you still, in your
it's so easy to say you're opposition.
That's why
we've seen that already. Ang dali-dali magsabing opposition, ang dali-dali magsabing ayaw natin ng corruption, ang dali-dali sabihin kung ano-ano, di ba? That we are for the people. Ang panawagan ko na lang, imbis na i-comment ko na lang yung sinasabi nila, doon sa taong bayan, maging mabusisi tayo, huwag tayong basta-basta magpapaniwala. Pag sinabi natin opposition, totoo bang talagang opposition? Dahil sa paninindigan? O ito'y opposition dahil may sariling interest na pinoprotektahan? Di ba? Dati, gusto ng tsa-tsa. Ngayon, ayaw ng tsa-tsa. Di ba? Ano ba talaga?
But actually, that's what the analysts have been saying, right? With a divided unit team, there is an opening for the Liberal Party now to come in. You could break up the numbers. You could gain more of their base.
A third poll is possible, but that whether or not may appetite for that remains to be seen. But, in 2007, actually, I ran as an independent in the midterm elections. I did not join ERAP's administration. I did not join GMA. I mean, ERAP's opposition and GMA's administration. Because they decided, diba? Okay, opposition will be headed by ERAP, administration by GMA. And I asked them both to resign. So I said, I cannot suddenly out of the blue, after asking both of them to resign, I will align and say, sige, joke only, I have to win. So I ran an independent campaign. I did not join any of the big tickets. That was, in a way, a third option to the two. But it was viable then, in my sense, because the administration was not very popular under GMA. And of course, there was people power too. EDSA was EDSA DOS, and therefore the president,
So is it possible again, Senator, next year that you could take that same road and run as an independent? Is that in the possibility of choices?
Well, sabi nga nila, politics is the realm of the possible, diba? And depends. If they're going to go down that road and they're going to attack one another, then there might be an option for an alternative to both. But we will see.